everybody. Welcome to Art with me, Miss Lee. Back by popular demand, we are going to be drawing, Baby Yoda. The reason why I picked this one is because I know you guys really loved doing it the first time and not everybody got a chance to do it because either you were sick or your class couldn't make your mini art lesson that month. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do it again. So what you're going to need, there's Baby Yoda, hi. What you're going to need is a pencil, an eraser, a black marker. If you don't have one, that's okay. And something to color with. I have colored pencils out, but you could use crayons, markers. You could even use paints if you have them. You can do whatever you want. Remember, this is really just for practice. It's for fun. Don't worry about making mistakes. It's okay, you know. And the beautiful thing right now is that you can pause this video anytime you want to, so that if you need to catch up or you want to erase or whatever, you want to go back and do something again, you absolutely can. So now might be a good time to pause if you need to and go get yourself a pencil. If you have a black marker, I have an eraser just because I love my pink erasers, but you can just use the eraser on the end of your pencil too. It's up to you. So go ahead and pause if you need to. Otherwise, just keep it. Oh, you need paper too, of course. So go ahead and get your paper. All right, so I'm going to start with my pencil. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the middle of my page or pretty close to it. And I'm going to put a little dot right there. That's going to be where I'm going to start, okay? And I'm going to start with a diagonal line that goes out towards the edge of the paper and another one that goes out. We're doing the little cloak that Baby Yoda wears. This is the top of his collar. It's kind of like a big stretched out V, okay? So there's that. Then from there, I'm going to make a line that comes down a little bit from the bottom of the V. And then I'm going to do the same length line here and here. Okay? Then I can just kind of connect to the top, connect down here. So we've got his collar. It's pretty cute so far. I mean, honestly, really looks like a book or something. But and remember, a lot of times when we're doing drawings, it doesn't look like anything until we get it all done. Okay, then I'm going to do Baby Yoda's head. So I'm going to come inside his collar a little bit, and I'm just going to make a big rainbow line. And since he's Baby Yoda, his whole head doesn't show. It just kind of sticks out a little bit. So that's going to be his head. And then I'm going to make the marks where his eyes are going to go. I'm not going to color him in now, though, because I'll do that later when I do the marker. So I'm going to do a little part of an eye right here. He's a little baby, so he's got big eyes, and he's kind of sticking out of the collar. And another one over here. And then I'm going to make some reflection marks so it looks like his eyes have little reflections. You guys who do art with me know that I love to put reflections in eyes. You don't have to. I'm going to put them here and here, and then later on when I color them in, those will make sense. Now it just kind of looks like weird little circles. So I've got his collar, the top of his head, and his eyes. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to give him a little nose. And for his nose, I'm just going to make a little triangle that's pointing down. And I know in the TV show The Mandalorian, he's got a really specific nose, but we're not going to worry about that because, you know, really we're just trying to get him to look like Baby Yoda. It doesn't have to be exactly like Baby Yoda. Then we're going to go ahead and add in his ears. And he has very big ears for his little body. So I'm going to come across here. Here's one of his ears. Okay. And then I'm going to come to the other side. I kind of want to make sure I line it up pretty evenly. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. That one's a little smaller because I don't have as much paper. Then I'm going to actually make the inside and outside of his ears. So this would be the outside. When I color it, I'll color it green, and this will be the inside. And I'll do the same thing over here. Okay, so Baby Yoda's got kind of a fuzzy little head, so I'm going to make him kind of cartoony and just give him little hairs across the top of his head. Okay. And so that's Baby Yoda's head. Now we need to add in his arms, and this is really his cloak. It's not really his actual arm, but I'm going to add a little line that comes from the collar from here and one down here too. Then I'm going to draw a line here, and a line here. That's for the bottom of the collar, his little sleeve. And up and up. And then for the cloak part, I just kind of fill it in like that. We're not going to draw his feet because his feet don't need to show. For his hands, Baby Yoda has 3 fingers, but I only draw 2 just because when I make 3, he looks kind of strange. So I'm going to start with a little line that's going to come out there. And then I make one of his fingers just curve down and it's pointed, and he's got those little claw things on the ends of his fingers. So I'm going to do that. And right over here, these look a little like lobster claws, but all together, when you look at it all together, it just looks like little Yoda hands. Here's another one. And there. Okay, so we have Baby Yoda pretty much done now. The next thing you need to do is decide where your Baby Yoda is located. So this Baby Yoda that I showed you before, this guy, he's at a birthday party, but you don't have to have Baby Yoda at a birthday party. He could be anywhere you want him to be. He is not socially quarantined at this point. He can go wherever he wants. So we can have him, I don't know, you can have him anywhere. So I'm gonna start off by drawing a horizon line. It's gonna go behind Yoda. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in what I want to, and you can do whatever you want. So you can either pause it and draw what you want, or you can draw along with me. That's totally up to you. I think I'm just going to put him, he's going to be in the mountains. So I'm going to make a mountain line that's going behind him. And then when I color it in, it'll look kind of cool. You can also decide if there's anything in your sky. You know, I'm going to have a poofy cloud. So remember, you can put your Yoda wherever you want him to be. That's all I'm going to do. Okay. Once you're done doing that, and again, remember, you can pause. I'm probably going too fast for you, and if I am, that's okay. Just hit pause when you need to. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some coloring. I like to start with his eyes because this is the part that you're going to have to color in the most. So I'm just going to trace around the outside edge of the eye, and I'm going to color in here. And when I get it all colored in, he'll have a little reflection mark in his eye. Here's another one. And then you can just trace everything else out when you're done. I'm going to go ahead and trace mine too. Finish up those eyes first though. Here's his little nose. If you don't get exactly on your pencil line, that doesn't matter. You can always go back and do some erasing later. Okay, so, oh, no, I forgot the horizon line. I always forget the horizon line. So now I'm going to go ahead, put the lid on my marker, and I'm going to get my eraser, and I'm going to erase some of my pencil lines. I'm not too worried about getting the itty-bitty ones. I just want to get the major ones. And sometimes when you do that, just like now, you'll realize you forgot to trace something, and you can go back and fix it. So go ahead and use your erasers. Remember, when you wipe your crumbs, wipe them towards you. Okay, now that you have it all ready to go, you can start coloring your Yoda in however you want. Like I said, I'm going to use colored pencils just because I have them here, but you can use whatever you choose. So go ahead and have some fun with it and color in.